Hey y'all, what's good, beautiful people? It's your girl Tay, and I am here yet again with another update video. So definitely make sure you guys smash that like button, comment down below, subscribe, plus push the post notification bell button so that way anytime I upload a video, you will be notified. Let me get my Target bag out of the camera right here. Okay, so really quickly, you guys, I literally just got done getting myself ready for this video. My babies are waiting for me. I wanted to pop in today. Now, as always, you guys, you know I'm going to go over what's going on with emergency SNAP maximum benefits for the month of October. Not really going to do too much with September because we're pretty much at the end of the month, and I think every state that's going to be approved has been approved, and I'm giving you that information. But there were some other things that I thought were pretty interesting that I did want to go over with you guys. So we are going to jump into that right now. So the first thing that I wanted to talk about with you guys is $500 stimulus checks. That's what they're calling it. I am going to go in and explain it. You know, every little bit of money that they're giving out, they're calling it a stimulus. But what it is basically a plus one, or in addition to the child tax credit advances that we have already, that everybody has already been getting. So it says, as a part of the same federal child tax credit, qualified households with a dependent child who is 18 to 24 and attends college full-time will receive a one-time payment of $500. Okay, so again, the child or the young adult has to be between the ages of 18 and 24, and they have to be attending college full time. Okay, to be eligible for the full amount, a single filer with a dependent college student needs to make less than $75,000 a year. A head of household needs to earn less than $112,500 annually, and married couples or joint filers would have to make under $150,000 a year to qualify. For every $1,000 above those amounts, the tax credit will drop by $50. Okay, not sure if I went over this with you guys, but I did think it was important enough to let you guys know, because I know there are some of you, I believe, who had asked me in my comment section about if you had a young adult that you were claiming on your taxes, whether or not they would get it or you would get it. So if you're claiming a young adult on your taxes and there are, let me say this again, attending college full time between the ages of 18 and 24, then you qualify for this $500 payment. Okay, says those aren't the only requirements. You also have to pay more than half of your child's expenses and claim them as a dependent. The good news is that if you have more than one child in college and you meet all of the criteria for all of those young adults, then you can get $500 for each one. So if you got two kids in college between the ages of 18 and 24 and you are claiming them as a dependent, then you get $500 for both kids. So that'll give you $1,000. Okay, the money, however, is not going to come, so don't expect it anytime soon until the year 2022, which we're not that far off. We're just about to hit October. The money will come when you file your taxes in 2022. You can learn more about it on the IRS website. So if you guys want to get a little bit more information on it, then just go to the IRS website and look up this addition to the child tax credit. Okay, so something else that I saw, Wyden aims to use the budget bill to mandate 26 weeks of jobless aid. Okay, so everybody knows that unemployment benefits just recently ended as of September the 6th, was the technical date, but for most places it was September the 4th because of how the pay is set up. Unemployment benefits would be available for at least 26 weeks in all states and be more accessible to part-time and young workers under proposals that Senator Ron Wyden aims to include in the Democrats' $3.5 trillion budget reconciliation package. Okay, the Oregon Democrat said Monday he plans to use his position as chairman of the Senate Finance Committee to push for permanent changes to make the unemployment insurance system more generous. Okay, albeit a scaled back version of the unemployment overhaul that he proposed in draft legislation in April. So this is not his first time trying to get this on the table, but he's trying it again. Wyden told a virtual meeting of activists affiliated with the Center for Popular Democracy. Hold on. It's loading. Let me go back to it. Actually, no, there's no more. So this is basically what he's trying to get on the table. He wants to add an additional 26 weeks, or he wants to give 26 weeks, which should be available in all states for part-time and young workers. I wish that he would expand on this a little bit more, especially considering we know that there are a lot of people who are independent contractors. I still think that they should put something in there that's more permanent for them, because they are providing a service to the community regardless. They are out there either shopping, doing Instacart. You know, they're providing a service for people who can't go out there and shop for themselves. They're doing something in the community. They don't. I don't feel like benefits should just be available for people who are working at Walmart or McDonald's, or people who are getting W-2s and paychecks. I think it should be available for everyone who is out there working. If you're not working, that's one thing, but if you are working or if you have worked, I think that these benefits should be available to you, okay? Hold on, you guys. I am skimming through this, as you can see. Landlords in Los Angeles County must register rental units starting October 1st of 2021. Renting is a big business in Los Angeles County and in LA City, which I think is pretty big everywhere now. Half of all LA City residents rent their apartments, homes, or back houses. 7 in 10 rental units are covered by rent control laws as described in bungalow.com. In the city of Los Angeles alone, renters live in more than 600,000 apartments spread across 118,000 properties, according to the city's Housing and Community Investment Department. The rental landscape simply grows in scope in the unincorporated areas of LA County, where landlords must register their rental units with the county. On October 1st of 2021, which is coming up in about, 9 days, 7, 8 days, something like that, Los Angeles County will be launched an online rent registration system. A 1-hour webinar to help landlords takes place on Facebook Wednesday, September the 22nd, which is actually today. So you guys are probably missing it, but it was from noon to 1 p.m. So you may be able to get on there, but honestly, it's going to be done by the time I get this video up, because I'm looking at my clock and it already says 12:44. So, the system has been created in response to the county's form of rent control known as Rent Stabilization Ordinance and Mobile Home Rent Stabilization Ordinance, also known as MRSO. All landlords and mobile home park owners must annually register their rental units that are located in unincorporated areas of Los Angeles County. There's a registration fee of $90 per unit for rental units, subject to both the county's Rent Stabilization Ordinance, the RSO, and just cause provisions, okay? There are 2 categories of protections under the county's RSO. Those are fully covered units, which have rent restrictions, and just cause eviction protections. Then we have the partially covered or just cause only units, which protect tenants from evictions without just cause and applies to most rental units in unincorporated LA County, okay? I highly suggest you guys go on the website just to get a little bit more information. It says a complete look at the variables concerning tenant and landlord rights in Los Angeles County is available at rent.lacounty.gov. Okay, rent.lacounty.gov. So if you guys have any rental properties and you're watching this channel, you may want to go on there and check this out, because this may pertain to you, especially if you have any properties in LA County. There are some things that are going to be changing as it pertains to rent control and all of that other kind of stuff, which in my opinion, I don't really think that there's any rent control, because the rent seems to be flying up sky high, regardless to how many rules or bills or whatever it is that they think that they are doing that is helping us. It's not really doing all of that much, in my opinion, okay? But it is what it is. Now, rather quickly, you guys, I am going to go through emergency SNAP maximum benefits for the month of October. I just want to see if anything has changed really quickly. Let me pull it up. Y'all like my glasses, by the way? I got these from, there's quite a few states on here that has been added. So we've got Alabama now. So I'm going to read you out the states right now. We have Alabama, Iowa, Maine, Mississippi, New Jersey, North Carolina, Oregon, Rhode Island, South Carolina, Tennessee, Wisconsin, and Wyoming. So we've got quite a few states that have been added. I'm not going to do the payout days today because I did them yesterday, but I will do the payout days. I will go over it as usual tomorrow. You know what? I'm just going to go through it with you guys. I'm going to go through it on my phone, though, so I don't have to do the back and forth with the camera. So give me a minute to get set up, because y'all know I like to write it down. So that way when I do go over them at a later date, all I got to do is refer back to my sheet right here. Okay, so for the first state that's new, we have Alabama. So let's see what we got here. Now, this is for October, not for September, October. Hold on, you guys. Okay, so for Alabama, it says they will be deposited on October the 29th, but available October the 30th. Oops, I can't write. And that's for Alabama. Iowa, I don't have written down. Iowa, we have with normal, with your regular issuance schedule between the 1st and the 10th of October. Okay, the next one. Maine is October the 7th. Mississippi. Mississippi, I have October the 2nd. October the 2nd. New Jersey, I have October the 1st through the 5th. North Carolina. North Carolina. All right. North Carolina, I have quite a few dates here. I have the 22nd, the 23rd, the 24th, the 25th, the 26th, the 27th, basically the 22nd through the 31st. Okay, so October the 22nd through the 31st is what it is for North Carolina. Oregon, I don't have Oregon written down, so I'm going to write that one down. Oregon, I have 3 separate dates here. I have October the 11th, October the 28th, and then final run November the 1st. That was for, was that for? Yeah, that was for Rhode Island. No, actually that was for Rhode Island. Rhode Island. Let me go back to that again just to make sure I didn't write the wrong thing and give y'all the wrong thing. These are not my seeing eyeglasses, just in case you guys were wondering. This is actually my, what is this? This is actually my blue light filter glasses, because I'm always looking at a screen. So I'm putting them on to kind of help my eyes from straining, but it's not helping me to see because they're not prescription. No, Rhode Island, yeah, I was wrong. Rhode Island benefits will be, yeah, October the 3rd. I already have that one written down. Okay, so that was right. So the other dates that I just gave you was for Oregon. That's October the 11th, October the 28th, and then November the 1st. And then I have Rhode Island as October the 3rd, which was already written down. Okay. I just want to make sure I didn't give you guys the wrong date. And then I have South Carolina, which is not written down on my sheet here. And I am looking at the USDA website, so if you guys want to verify this yourself, you absolutely can. It says for South Carolina, for ongoing households, so for households who already have a SNAP case that's set up, is going to be from the 1st to the 19th. And then all month long for new apps. So if you already have a case, benefits for South Carolina will be given out between the 1st and the 19th of October. And if you're just now applying for benefits, then they'll just be giving those out most likely after you get approved. But that's going to go on for the whole month of October. That was for South Carolina, right? All right. Tennessee. Take me to another place. I don't know why that just popped in my head. Okay, so for Tennessee, reading off retarded. Hold on. Tennessee will be utilizing October 2021 as a regular emergency allotment month. We'll be providing emergency with the state. Okay, so regular issuance schedule between the 1st and the 20th. I don't just understand why they had to do all of that. So Tennessee will be giving out benefits between the 1st and the 20th of the month with your regular issuance. Okay, regular issuance. And then lastly, the last 2 states that have been approved, but I already have that information written down, is for Wisconsin, which is October the 16th. And then a final run on December the 11th. And then as always, Wyoming is at the beginning of the month, which will be from the 2nd to the 5th of October, based off of the, I believe, first initial of your last name. And then new apps will be provided their benefits the first day after they have been approved. Okay. All right, you guys, that looks like everything that I have for you guys today. I was just double checking, just making sure. I'm pretty sure, as you guys can see, I thought benefits were going to end in September. I know a lot of you guys thought they were going to end in September. I'm so glad, again, I'm going to keep saying it, that I did find that article, that I did read to you guys, letting you know that the money is available, and that the states know that the money is available for emergency SNAP maximum benefits. All they have to do is just fill out their documentation, and then they can distribute those benefits for as long as the pandemic still exists. And since the pandemic has not, the pandemic order or the state of being for us has not been rescinded, if it has been rescinded in your own state, then that's a completely different subject that has to do more with the governor of that state, but the benefits are available. So thankfully, I will be talking about emergency SNAP maximum benefits for as long as these lists continue to refresh and update, and as long as they continue to add states on there on a monthly basis. But on that note, you guys, as always, I hope that this information was in some way helpful or useful to you guys. You know, I absolutely love providing this information to you. If you like this content that I am providing for you guys, definitely make sure you smash that like button. Check out my merch shop down below, as well as my discount codes, and I will most definitely see you guys in the next video. Wait a minute, I didn't say my thing, right? Remember to live, love, and elevate. I haven't had no coffee today. If you guys notice, I know I'm kind of like rambling right now, but I had like a migraine last night. My sleep routine has been just off. I don't know why. It's almost like I have this really unsettling feeling in my spirit right now, and I don't know what that pertains to as of yet, but when it needs to be revealed to me, I will get the message. But I don't know what it is, but I'll just be up at night like 1, 2 o'clock in the morning. I was up last night. I had a migraine, so I had to take me some Excedrin. I got up this morning. I attempted to try to do my makeup before I did my video, but I think I'm going to go back to my old way, which is do my video so I can just get it out there and then start my day. And then if I decide to put some makeup on, then I'll do that afterwards. But as always, you guys, remember to live, love, and elevate, and I will definitely catch you guys in the next video. Peace, beautiful people.